What's up YouTube? So before I get started with this video, I have very exciting news for you today. So I used to be shooting on this, the GoPro. It was a good starter, just what I needed to get the job done. But now I got a new camera. It's a Sony. I'll put a picture in so you guys could see. But so that's out of the way. But today we're going to be doing a top 5 favorite Retro 1 and then the top 5 most expensive Retro 4s. So for the first Retro 1, it's going to be a pack. It's the satin 1's. So the first one are the Royals, and then the second one are the satin band. So these in my size go for $1,399. And for the band, the red ones, $1,500. Those I heard the material feels amazing on them. And for the Royals, there are 700, including grade school, made in the whole world. And for the band, I think around 500. I think it's like 501 actually. Next one is the top 3s. These aren't expensive. $350 for my size. Very nice quality. I like it because throughout my top 5 for Retro 1s, this is like every single shoe put into one. So that's what I really like about that. But I like the quality on Retro 1s. I like how it's actual real leather, and I like how they fit. I don't have a pair myself, but looking to get a pair myself. But before I go on to the next shoe, the app that I am using today is Kixify. I'll put the link down below. It's like a goat, but it's like a stock for shoes, which is pretty cool. But next shoe is the All-Star, called Chameleons. They came out in 2017 this year. They're affordable, $190 for these. I like how they're called the Chameleons because it like changes color with the flash. Not really with the flash, but just the angle that you're looking at the shoe from. And the second to last shoe are the Bread Retro 1s. $365 for my size. That's not that bad when you're looking at a Retro 1, but still a little pricey. Next shoe is the Royal, not the satin, just the Royals, $255. They did just release like a couple weeks ago. But see how this shoe and then this shoe, it's all put in together with this shoe. That's what I really like about the top 3s. So now, since we finished the Retro 1, we're moving on to the Retro 4. And this isn't in order, but Retro 4 has made some crazy shoes that have been crazy expensive and very hard to cop. So the first one and the newest one are the 4's. This is the nicest shoe I've ever seen from Jordan. $1,598, which is pretty crazy for a Jordan, but I mean, this quality from the reviews that I've watched and heard, it's just amazing. Like, it's so soft, and I like how on the bottom it's glow in the dark, but the whole thing is pretty much suede. And I love the like the faces and like every single little detail that they could possibly do. They've outdone it. Like, it's just amazing. The next shoe isn't that expensive for the Retro 4s. Like, the most expensive, like out of this top 5, this is the least expensive. It's the Dornbecker Retro 4. It's like a Superman. But I like the story behind this shoe because it's kids that have an illness that make the shoe, which brings I don't know how to explain it. It just brings a new perspective to the shoe and how it was made. They made it for Retro 6s, I believe. Retro 1s, those are pretty expensive. The Lightning. I know they made other ones. Oh, Retro 13 Dornbeckers, those are amazing. But on to the next shoe. It is the undefeated Retro 4's. $20,000. $20,000 for these. That's just crazy. There's another shoe more expensive by that, actually, by double. But this is a size 8.5. They didn't have a size 11 for me to look at. But 20,000. That's crazy. I don't know a story behind this, but I do know a story behind this shoe, the M&M's. The M&M 4, $12,000. The story behind this, Eminem had two pairs himself. One pair, he didn't know that it was going to be like this hyped up and it would be this expensive, $12,000 just for one pair. But what he did with one pair, he gave one away, and then he gave, no, he didn't give another. He gave one away, and then ruined the other one, and he wore him as like beaters. So kind of his loss on that one. But the next one that I just found out about are the M&M Encores. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but they are $40,000 in a size 9. $40,000. That's two undefeateds in just one shoe. I find it like hard to believe that a shoe could be 40,000. I get like 1,000, but these Retro 4's are just kicking up the game by the pricing. I mean, I don't think many people at all have these shoes, or the M&M's, or the undefeated. I know Blake Linder has the undefeated, so shout out to him for having those. Those are pretty crazy to get. But wow, 40,000 actually. Nobody put offers. Nobody. I mean, I would not buy these shoes if I had that much money just laying around. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys like the new camera. I hope you like the top 5s for 1's and top 5 most expensive for the 4's. But it's a crazy experience from going to the camera that I'm using right now. Shout out to Best Buy. Just picked that up right after school today, so very thankful for that. Again, I'll put a bigger picture in the beginning of the video. But if you like this video, press the thumbs up, and if you haven't, subscribe down below. Peace. She's a part-time model.